Not ready on Smith.
All right, well, let's do Faust and then we can do some breakout rooms if needed. What about Kent, Attorney Decker?
Not ready on Gannett. We're waiting on Gannett.
Okay. All right, so the court calls the people versus Alicia Faust. It's case number 230-446-2601. This case is set for a final pretrial conference on today. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the prosecution?
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, P85931 for the people.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Anna Roberts appearing on behalf of Ms. Foss. Ms. Foss, good morning. Can you please
Good
state your
morning.
full name for the record?
Alicia Cherie Faust.
Thank you.
All right, and Mr. Prosecutor, what's the people's pleasure at this time?
Your Honor, I've spoken with the complaining witness in this case, and they feel like the PPO is all they really need and don't want to go any further with it. They said that they are not interested in continuing the prosecution at this time, so the people are not going to go forward.
Okay, Attorney Roberts.
Your Honor, we move for dismissal of the case and respectfully ask that you also sign an order for Michigan State Police to destroy the arrest record, biometric data, any DNA if applicable, and remove the lien entry, please.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Court will sign that order once it's provided. As this court is dismissing this matter on today, dismissals without prejudice. People indicating they're not going to proceed in this matter after speaking with the complaining witness. Matter is dismissed on today. Anything further from either attorney?
Not for the record, Ms. Foss, I will reach out to you about your next steps, okay?
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Ms. Foss, have a good day and be well.
You too.
All right, so you need some breakout rooms then, right? Wrong? No? Yes?
Yes, can I go with Mr. Keys and Mr. Hauser, please?
Mr. Hauser, are you there?
Yes.
I'm sending your device to a breakout. room. Now. Mr. Mosby. Good morning again. I have your court date for June 8th. Is there a reason you joined us on today?
Oh, so it's tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I thought it was today.
Today is the 6th, so it wouldn't be tomorrow either.
It'd be okay. I'm sorry.
All
I
right. The
should
8th,
have wrote it down. So
June,
it's the 8th.
June 8th at 9 o'clock. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Attorney Roberts, are you now ready on Hauser?
How you doing, Your Honor?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm doing just fine, sir. How are you? So Attorney Decker, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, so let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Robert Lee Hauser's case number 23044733901. Case is docketed for a pretrial conference on today. Mr. Hauser being charged with count 1 domestic violence. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the prosecution.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, PA 5931 for the people.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrea Roberts appearing on behalf of Mr. Hauser. Mr. Hauser, can you please state your name for the record?
Yeah, Robert Hauser.
All right, thank you all. And Attorney Decker, what's the people's pleasure at this time?
Your Honor, the people do not wish to proceed with this case. The complaining witness contacted me this morning and said she no longer wishes to prosecute. So the people cannot move forward with this case.
All right, thank you, Attorney Roberts.
Yes.
Your Honor, we move for dismissal of the case and ask that you sign an order for Michigan State Police to destroy the arrest record, biometric data, any DNA if applicable, and remove the lien entry.
All right, thank you. Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Court will sign that order once it's provided. As this court is dismissing this matter on today, dismissal is without prejudice. The people have indicated they are not proceeding in this matter after speaking with the complaining witness. Matter is dismissed. Mr. Hauser, have a good day.
You too. Thank you, Your Honor.
So I have Smith, Gant, and Hope.
I'm ready on Ms. Smith, Your Honor.
People ready on Smith?
I believe Gant and Holt both have retained counsel.
Yeah, certainly does.
I'd like to
Holt.
wait on Gant, but Holt, I believe the complaining witness is here for that.
Yeah, I don't have Attorney Worthing though.
All right.
So I guess the only one we do have available at the moment is Smith, if the people are ready on Smith.
People would like to wait on Smith unless the complaining witness is here.
Complaining witness isn't here. I'll give it 5 more minutes.
All right.
Good morning, Attorney Cole. How are you?
I'm just fine, Judge. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. Who do you have with us this morning?
I hate to tell you this, but I never got the docket sheet. I've been having a lot of trouble. And Attorney Solari said she emailed it to me, but I know we had the jailer left over from yesterday, but I'm not sure about.
Flowers, right?
Yes, yes.
No,
And,
not flowers.
oh, no,
Hey.
Butcher, no, wait a minute. I got this.
Lewis was the name.
That's right. Terrence Lewis. Terrence Lewis.
Yeah. Well, I don't have him on yet, and I'll look through these files here at least as far as I can tell you. I don't have you up on anything today other than that.
Yeah, I didn't have it on my personal calendar, but I always sometimes things get added that. Well, I'll check. Could you have your wonderful clerk email me when you're ready on the jailer?
Yeah, we'll reach back out. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Good morning there at the jail. Good morning, deputy. Good morning, sir. May I have your name, please?
Terrence Lewis, good morning.
All right, Mr. Lewis will be with you in a moment.
Yes, sir.
Deputy, I'm gonna put him in a breakout room, so I know I'll send his attorney in with him in a moment. Attorney Decker, are you ready on hold?
Yes.
Good morning, Attorney Worbley. How are you?
Good morning, Judge. I'm well. How are you, Judge?
I'm doing just fine. Are you ready on hold?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so the court calls the People versus Rashawn Alexander Hope, case number 230-446-0201. Matter is docketed for a pretrial conference on today. Mr. Hope being charged with count 1 domestic violence. May I have your appearance, please, starting with the prosecution?
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, P85931 for the people.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbley, P64889 on behalf of Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall, could you please state your name?
Hope.
One more time, a lot louder for me, sir.
Rashawn Hope.
All right, thank you. The court will also have the listed complaining witness in this matter present. May I have your name, please, ma'am?
Renisha Jones.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Prosecutor, sir, what is your pleasure in this case at this time?
People are ready to go forward and they're ready to schedule a pretrial, final pretrial conference, or better yet, a trial.
All right, thank you. What say you, Attorney Workman?
No objection, Judge.
All right, thank you. So we won't set a trial date for this matter at this point. What we'll do is this: we'll set a final pretrial conference, and that will be for today being the 6th. Let's come back on the, let's say July 11th. Let's make that at 9:30 a.m. That'll be via Zoom. Ms. Jones, you are excused from Zooming in at that date and time. However, you are free to do so if you so choose, or free to observe the proceeding via the court's live YouTube stream. Okay, ma'am? All right, and we'll do so. We'll move the matter along as is on the 11th of July, 9:30 a.m. Anything further, Mr. Prosecutor, sir?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Attorney Workman?
Nothing further, Judge.
All right, appreciate you all's patience. You'll have a good day and be well. We'll see you in a few weeks. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Take care.
Were you able to get Mr. Keys to connect, Attorney Roberts?
No, but I did take him through some steps and gave him information to call in by telephone. So hopefully he should be joining via telephone if he still has not connected to the audio.
Okay, good morning. May I have your name, please?
Kevin Jackson.
All right, Mr. Jackson will be with you in a moment.
Thank you.
Mr. Lewis is in room 3, I'm sorry, room 2, Attorney Roberts.
Okay, thank you. Do you want me to go now, Your Honor?
Yeah, you can go now. All right, Mr. Lewis will be with you in a moment.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, may I have your name, please?
Preston Charles Keys Jr.
All right, thank you. Attorney Decker, are you ready on keys?
Yes.
All right, so let us, that was a long yes, right? Let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Preston Keys Jr. It's case number 110-650-1101. This matter is for the court today for a pretrial conference. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the prosecution?
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, PA 5931 for the people. Actually, can I get a couple more minutes to look into this? I'm sorry.
Sure, no problem.
It's not
Mr.
on my
Keys,
docket this morning. I just realized.
no problem. We'll be with you in a moment, Mr. Keys.
Your Honor, could you give me the case number on keys?
It is 110-650-1101.
All right. Thank you. Your Honor, I don't have anything on this case. It's a 2011 case. It doesn't look like there's anything here.
So does that mean you want some more time to see? Or does that mean that people wanna, I don't know. Let's make a record.
Okay.
Okay, hello.
All right, Mr. Keys, are you there?
Yes.
All right, so let us go back on the record. The court does recall the People versus Preston Keys Jr. 110-650-1101. Matter again is docket for a pretrial conference. May I have your appearances, please, starting with People.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, P85931 for the People.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ianca Roberts appearing on behalf of Mr. Keys. Mr. Keys, can you state your full name one more time for the record, please?
Preston Charles Keys Jr.
Thank you.
All right. Today being the date and time set for a pretrial conference, Attorney Decker, what is your pleasure?
Your Honor, we the people have absolutely nothing on this case. Unfortunately, it looks like this was a 2011 case. For reference, that goes back to the before Barack Obama was reelected. So it seems to me that I don't really have a lot of hope that we're going to come up with any file on this. So I don't think that people can move forward on this case.
All right, thank you, Attorney Decker. Attorney Roberts?
Your Honor, we move for dismissal based upon the information provided by the people that they are unable to proceed.
All right, court's going to grant that motion. Matter is dismissed. Dismissal is without prejudice. Anything further from either attorney?
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor, respectfully ask that the court also sign an order for Michigan State Police to destroy arrest record, biometric data, DNA if applicable, and remove the lien entry.
Objection?
No.
All right, thank you. Then the court sign that order once it is provided. Mr. Keys, matter is dismissed. You have a good day and be well, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor, I just want to be
Yes.
clear for the order of dismissal. That is because the people cannot proceed. Is it due to the age of the case, or what would the court want me to put?
He indicated they didn't have any information on it. So,
Yeah.
I would say insufficient evidence is
Okay.
what I would.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Decker.
All right, I still have Gant. Attorney Decker.
Those are two cases with GANs, right?
That is correct.
And I'm assuming that Ms. Rosalind Gant has not checked in.
That is correct.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Attorney Decker, the court's ready on Gant.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Yan, are you there? Did we lose him?
I don't know. Mr. Gant?
Trying to message him now.
Okay.
All right, there he is. So let us go on the record. The court calls the People versus Kevin Gant. It's case number 230-446-4101. Also, case number 230-446-4201. Both matters docket for final pretrial conference on today. Appearances, please, starting with the prosecution.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, P85931 for the People.
Thank you.
May it please the court, John Brewster, P 36920 on behalf of Kevin Gant, Your Honor.
All right, and Mr. Gant, may I have your name, please?
My name is Kevin Gant.
Thank you. And Attorney Decker, what is your pleasure at this time?
We are our office has been in contact with the complaining witness several times. She's been speaking to the victim services. At this time, I would say the people are ready to move forward to schedule a trial. It seems as though that even though the complaining witness is not here, our contact has been in constant contact with her. Our office has been in constant contact with her. We would like to move forward as a result of that.
All right, thank you, Attorney Brewster.
That sounds like a prudent way to go. I have not discussed it much with the prosecutor. I know he was there last time, but I suppose setting a trial date, unless you think another final pretrial is in order. Thank you.
Yeah, if you all haven't yet had any meaningful discussions, if there are meaningful discussions to be had regarding this matter, I know it is two separate cases. I think it's appropriate that we set a further final pretrial conference. You all can have whatever discussion that you need to, and then we set a trial date then. Because as far as trials by jury at this point, I'm looking in November. And if there's some kind of conversation that can take place prior to then I would encourage you all to do so. So what about July 11th? Does that work for you, Attorney Brewster, to come back? 9:45 a.m.
I believe, let's see. No, July 11th's not a good date, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
What about the 18th
Yes.
of July?
Yes.
So let's do July 18th, and that'll be at 9:45 a.m. via Zoom. And Attorney Decker, let's have our complainant on then. All right, anything else from either attorney?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, thank you for your patience this morning. You all have a good day and be well.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, Smith or Jackson?
Ready, Your Honor, and I believe the the iPad device is Anthony Hamlin.
Okay. Attorney Decker, Smith, Jackson, Hamlin.
Looking at it.
Okay.
Jackson. Yes. Smith, if we can do Smith though, because let's see.
All right, Mr. Jackson. Let's do Jackson first, Attorney Decker.
All right.
All right, Mr. Jackson, would you remove your hat for us, please? All right, so the court calls the people versus Kevin Jackson, case number 230-445-9101, case for final pretrial conference. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the prosecution?
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, PA 5931 for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Iantra Roberts, P76414, appearing on behalf of Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson, can you unmute your device and just state your full name for the record, and then place yourself back on mute, please?
My name is Kevin Jackson.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Mr. Prosecutor, what say you?
Your Honor, the people are ready to move forward in this matter.
All right, Attorney Roberts.
Your Honor, today being a date and time set for final pretrial conference, and my understanding that the complainant is to be present today, I am making a motion to dismiss in absence of that complainant at this time.
All right, your response, Attorney Decker?
Your Honor, I have no response, Your Honor.
Okay, so you indicated that the people are prepared to proceed in this matter?
We are prepared to proceed, but I don't have any recent contact with the complaining witness, but we would be ready to proceed.
Okay, people indicating that they are able to proceed in this particular matter. The court is going to deny the motion to dismiss at this particular time. What is your pleasure otherwise, Attorney Roberts?
Your Honor, can I ask for clarity of the record? Because what I would like to know is if the people are indicating that they're proceeding in the absence of the complainant, because otherwise I renew my motion for dismissal if that's the complete information being brought to the court at this time.
All right, so Attorney Decker, I guess the question is, are the people proceeding or is the people's plan to proceed with or without the participation of the complaining witness?
That's correct, Your Honor.
So with
or without?
Oh, with or without. So the people can proceed.
Yes.
To answer your question, Attorney Roberts, is they can proceed without the complaining witness in this particular matter.
And Your Honor, may I ask for an offer of proof as to how?
The arresting officers did observe injuries in this case.
But did they observe the alleged assault?
They did observe injuries and evidence of that.
Okay. Attorney Roberts?
I'm perplexed, Your Honor. I really am perplexed. If the people insist that they can proceed without the complainant, then I guess we have no choice but to go to trial. However, I would like a ruling as it relates to their indication being that they're proceeding without a complainant.
Well, they've indicated that they have officers that will be witnesses to what they observed at the scene when they arrived. At least if I'm adding to that, then I think so.
No, and
the court's going to allow the people to proceed with their cases as they believe they can with those particular officers.
Okay.
In the event that they do have a complaining witness that is willing to participate, the court at this time is not going to enter an order barring that person from participating, as we haven't even yet set a trial date.
Understood, Your Honor. Understood. So can we ask if there's any offer being made or anything of that nature that we can relate to the client?
Nothing in the
Do you have
file.
an offer? I'm sorry, go ahead.
There's nothing in the file.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do then. And instead of setting a trial date, because I don't want to set anything in November, we'll set a further or a continued final pretrial conference for next month. Let's make that on July 11th. Let's make that at 9:45 a.m. And at that time, let's have some more meat on our bones as it relates to how the people are actually going to proceed. So either we'll have a complainant present or a better understanding as to these police officer witnesses and what they're able to say they saw or observed. Anything further, Attorney?
Was that July 11th or 7th?
11th.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Jackson, we'll see you next month. You have a good day and be well. Appreciate your patience.
Thank you.
And we can do Smith, correct? I have Smith, you said Hamlin and Lewis, but Lewis is Attorney Cole.
Yes, Your
All right,
Honor.
so let's do Smith and then we'll do Hamlin. And then I think that might be that for Attorney Decker.
Okay.
All right, so let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Valeria Smith. It's case number 230-445-2401. This matter being before the court today for a pretrial conference. Ms. Smith being charged with count 1 domestic violence. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the prosecution?
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, PA 5931 for the people.
Thank you.
Good morning, Amber Roberts, and on behalf of Ms. Smith. Ms. Smith, can you now state your full name for the record?
Valeria Smith.
All right, thank you. And what is the prosecution's pleasure in this case at this time?
Your Honor, we've been in contact with the complaining witness and are ready to proceed.
Attorney Roberts.
Your Honor, move for dismissal in absence of the complainant. It sounds like the people have reached out to that person. I would just inquire if there's any reason as to why they're not present. I know the court typically says for the complainant to be present by the final pretrial, but I just would like to know if there's a reason why a complainant was contacted and not appearing. If for, I guess, judicial economy, they could be present today.
Well, let's do, so the court, in light of what the people have presented, the court's going to deny the motion to dismiss. However, Attorney Decker, if there's a explanation or a reason as to why the complaint is not present today that you would like to make for the record, you can continue to do so at this time.
I would not like to make a record on that.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Again, the motion is denied. We're not going to dismiss this case on today. We'll come back on the 11th of July at 9 a.m. The court does want the complaining witness present, and we will proceed on that date and time as needed. And that will be via Zoom. So July 11th, 9 a.m. Zoom, and let's have our complainant present. Anything further, Attorney Decker?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Attorney Roberts?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, Ms. Smith, we'll see you in a few weeks. You have a good day and be well, okay?
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you need a breakout room so you can assist with audio?
I tried to do that on the phone. If he's still not connected, he was supposed to call in with a telephone. And it looks like he's still not connected. So I don't necessarily need a breakout room, Your Honor, but I would like the opportunity to talk with Mr. Hamblin on the telephone again.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, may I have your name, please, sir?
My name is Anthony Hamblin.
All right, thank you. Let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Anthony Hamblin. Case number 230-447-2101. Matter is set for a pretrial conference on today. Mr. Hamblin being charged with count 1 domestic violence. Appearances, please, starting with the prosecution.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, PA 5931 for the people.
Thank you. You're muted, Attorney Roberts, if you're speaking to us.
Thank you. Good morning. Eandra Roberts appearing on behalf of Mr. Hamblin. Mr. Hamblin, can you state your name again?
My name is Anthony Little Hamblin.
Thank you, sir.
All right, and Attorney Decker, what say you at this time?
Your Honor, at this time, the people are ready to move forward to a final pretrial conference.
Attorney Roberts?
Your Honor, we move for dismissal in absence of the complainant.
All right, thank you. The court at this time is going to deny the motion to dismiss. Instead, what we would do is continue the not guilty plea entered in this case to a final pretrial conference. That will be on July 11th. That will be at 9 a.m. The court does want the complaining witness to be present at that date and time, and we'll move this matter along as needed then. Anything further from the people?
No, Your Honor.
Attorney Roberts.
Not at this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Hamlin, we'll see you in a few weeks. You have a good day and be well in the meantime.
All right, thank you.
All right. That's all for you, right, Attorney Decker?
I believe so. Thank you.
Your
All right,
Honor,
you have a good day.
You
I'm
too.
sorry, Attorney Roberts, go ahead.
before we lose Mr. Decker, I did still need a police officer escort on Mr. Bias from Thursday, June 1st. And I had a KPS from yesterday for a Terry and Page. I was wondering if we could address those.
Mr. Diaz, was it? Yeah.
Bias, B-I-A-S, Carl,
I don't know why that hasn't happened yet. Okay. You would need a police escort for that.
please.
Okay. Like I said, that could be my motto. I don't know why it hasn't happened yet. All right. Thank you.
All right. You said the KPS was whom?
Terry and Page from yesterday, Your Honor. If there's a day that he could come in on the warrant, I would appreciate it.
Okay, Friday. No, yeah, Friday when I'm not here. Let someone else deal with it, right? No. Let me check the docket.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry. I'm so used to saying Friday. Thursday. Thursday, 8:30.
Thank you.
That was Paige. Yes. All right, Attorney Cole, you ready on Lewis?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the court calls the people versus Terrence Carlos Jamar Lewis. It's case number 230-446-3501. Matters before the court today for a final pretrial conference. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the prosecution?
I will call on behalf of the people.
Thank you.
Good morning, Yadra Roberts appearing on behalf of Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, can you state your name, please?
Terrence Carlos Jamar.
All right, and Attorney Roberts, what is your pleasure at this time?
Your Honor, I believe that we had set a final pretrial conference on this case on June 5th, understanding the complainant to be excused. At this time, we're waiting to see if the people are making any sort of offer to resolve this case.
Attorney Cole?
Your Honor, not at this time. We do not have an offer.
All right. Attorney Roberts?
So I guess my inquiry would be if another final pretrial will be helpful, or whether we should just set it for a jury trial.
And have the people, Attorney Cole, considered an offer and there's no offer going to be made, or are the people still yet considering whether or not to make an offer in this case?
We are still considering. I was trying to find out why he is currently in custody.
Attorney Roberts, do you have any answer as it relates to that?
I do. So my understanding is that Mr. Lewis had a child support matter of which he indicates that he went to court on yesterday. It does appear in the system that he did go to court or had a review date yesterday. There's a sentencing scheduled for July 6, 2023. In addition to this case, Your Honor. So my understanding is that on this case, he has a tether with home confinement provision. And on the other case, it's showing as either, it looks like it might be $1,000 cash bond with tether, but after speaking with my client, he's under the impression that he got a personal bond with a tether. I just can't see that, if that is what happened.
Understood.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, for clarification, you said he's on a tether because of a child support matter?
I believe there's a tether provision in both cases.
And in this
There's there's certainly a tether ordered in this case, and Attorney Roberts, you're indicating in the child support matter, there's also a tether order, correct?
I'm sorry, my audio cut out a little, but if you just asked me if there's a tether on the child support, that's my understanding as well.
Okay.
But in answer to your question, Your Honor, no, we will keep consideration of offers open, especially since he has been incarcerated and he is on a tether. So I would like to discuss this with his mother, and I've been unable to get in touch with her recently.
All right, so the next court date that he has in the other matter is the 6th of July. Why don't we continue this to the 7th of July?
That would be great.
And we'll come back at 9:45, and then we'll see where the people are at that time.
That would be great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Can I address that, Your Honor?
You may continue as to bond.
Your Honor, on our case, I believe not only is there a tether, but also a home confinement condition. And I would just ask that you would consider possible either removal of the tether on this case or at a minimum, the home confinement. My client indicates that he would be going to his sisters in the city of Detroit. He's indicated he's been in custody for 26 days. So we would just ask if that condition can be removed, Your Honor.
I would prefer to wait until the July 7th, only because I'd like to discuss it further with his mother, where he was residing at the time of this incident.
Is Mr. Lewis working anywhere, or was he working anywhere?
He was not working prior to being incarcerated, Your Honor.
Okay, so the court's gonna continue bond. I don't have an issue with him being tethered to his sister's address, but we'll continue bond and home confinement as it relates to this particular matter based upon the information that's been presented.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
so July 7th is the next day. Thank you, Mr. Lewis. Have a good day and be well.
All right, sir.
Thank you, Deputy. All right, thank you, Attorney Cole.
Thank you.
All right, you have a good day and be well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No.